And just like that, 2 people who I was aligned with, gone. First Lauren, now John. Mike and Jim are virtually all I have now. And we're up against Greg, Alex, and Lilly. Not how I ended up seeing tonight. This is wild. So to see what happens.
So this is dramatic, and I really shouldn't be doing this, but I need it to be pointed out that John said when he left, now anybody can win. I don't think he was going to win if he got to the end. I'm tired of these people thinking that they're playing a better game than everyone else. Turns out trust actually does go a long way, and that's how I've made it to Final 6. I'm not saying I'm getting to 5 or 4. I'm happy that I got this far, but I'm tired of these people thinking that I'm a weak girl, that I'm not playing the game. The truth is, I seem to be doing a better job than them. So John can stick that up his ass, because at the end of the day, he got voted off. So it was anybody's game to begin with before he left.
I'm very glad that today of all days, I decided to be completely open and honest with Mike, Alex, and Lilly. And I think that really, really came in for me. Like, that was very clutch. The Hail Mary pulled off. And we got John out of the game. Mackenzie, Lauren, and John back to back to back is unreal because they were all amazing players. And then moments later, I receive a message from Ian and Morgan where Lauren willed me her advantage, which I was hoping for but shocked by. I really kind of thought it might have gone to John, and then John could have given it to Austin. But I'm really thankful for my relationship with Lauren. I'm glad that she kind of knew that I was just kind of playing the game and it wasn't anything personal. But I now have safety without power advantage. I knew about this from earlier. That's what Lauren had told me. I'm glad that now that I'm reading it, it is exactly what Lauren told me that it was. And we're at the final 6, and the last time to use it is the final 6. And I can now either select myself or someone else to immediately leave tribal council, become safe from the vote. They do not get to vote, but it's incredible. This guarantees that Glam will make the final 5 at least. And I just feel fantastic about it. On cloud 9, like literally today could not have gone any better.
But we've also had some shit luck too. So
yeah, shit luck.
We deserved this. We deserved this.
But
that's right.
Mike won a bunch of immunities. Lilly got the advantage for stealing a vote. Alex won immunity, and she found an idol right now. And I have the secret advantage willed from Lauren. Like,
yes, sir. Wow,
we got this.
Holy shit! Yeah. So
Final 5.
Oh my gosh.
So,
honestly, you should just, we might not even need it, but you might as well use it to like flex that you got it.
I'll use it.
What would you use it? Like, what would you do with it?
I mean, I guess either save whoever we decide. I could either send Jim or Austin back or send one of us back, and then we all just vote out whoever one of them we want.
Oh, and guess what?
What?
I wish I could show you. I just found a hidden immunity idol.
How?
So when we got back into the main room, McKenna's name was changed to Ian as a clue. So I was like, hell yeah. I messaged Ian right after, and he sent me a doc, and it was a bunch of things. It was like, it said like, let me look exactly. It was like, it said things like 2nd of the 3rd, 4th of the 1st, and I figured out pretty quick. It was just letters of the people who have been voted out. And so I just did the math real quick, messed up one time, and then.
Holy shit,
Let's
Alex!
go. Let's go.
Let's go, Alex.
That's awesome.
Alex, big night. You got
yeah.
a big idol.
Night. I don't say we won't even need it, but like
That's insane.
But that's
Good for you.
amazing.
I didn't even. I mean, I'm glad you got it. Not
Yeah.
anyone, so.
Dude, if you didn't get it, we were almost screwed.
Yeah.
This game it's nuts. Like that's the best way I can describe it. All of a sudden, I pop into the main room and I see Ian and Morgan. Also see John. Interesting. So he proceeds to tell us that we're on Exile Island and then we have a shot to get back in the game. Now I'm going against John. I think this is what everyone has been waiting for. The John and Lauren matchup. That's what had been set up since the beginning of this game. And the thing is, one of us is going to go back in and the other one is just going to go straight to the jury. And, you know, I love John to death. I care about him. He's a brother to me. Me personally, out of the two of us, I think I have a better shot of going farther if I get back into the game versus John. But I know we both won it. We're both competitors and we're going to battle it out and see what happens. If he makes it back in, I will congratulate him all day long. I'll be super happy and I'll be rooting for him on the sidelines. If I get back in, I'll give it my best go. I mean, I'm not someone that gives up. I'm a competitor all day, every day.
So after the first vote last night where Lilly totally screws me over and steals my vote, there goes the Greg plan. Bye, Lauren. I guess I said I wanted her to go home before me, so they did what I asked them to. But we had an immunity challenge immediately afterwards, which I stood absolutely no chance at winning with the position I was in. And lo and behold, I get voted out. During tribal council, I do notice that McKenna's name had changed to M, and I was like, that's a little fishy. And then, you know, I changed to Ian has an idol, or has a clue. And I'm like, oh, okay, Ian, give me the clue. And I am trying to frantically solve it through tribal council while everyone's doing their votes, and I'm just like trying to solve it as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure I understand how it works, but something's not right. The letters aren't matching up. Why can't I figure this out? I figured it out today.
I had the power to will to Greg the advantage I had to play at Final Six, which is the safety without power. That is the other thing I'm going to bring in my arsenal if I get back into the game is, hey guys, the advantage that you voted me out for having, Greg now has it. And if you let him get through this Final 7 vote, guess what? He's automatic Final 5. And I'm going to just say it as nice as I can with a smile and be like, listen, guys, you were so scared of my advantage. Well, it's in the hands of someone even more frightening and terrifying than myself that can win this game and kick all your asses at the end. And I will sell that all day long.
Well, hello, Paya Tribe. Congratulations on surviving a crazy night last night. Are you guys ready to get to today's challenge?
No.
No?
No.
Lay it on us, Morgan.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because you're not participating.
Yeah.
Come on in, guys.
Ooh.
Welcome back, Lauren.
Back.
Nice to see you.
What's up?
Guy jerks.
Very nice.
That's dramatic.
Well done, John.
Very nice.
Appropriate.
Is it?
Immunity is not back up for grabs. When Lauren and John were voted out last night, they were not sent to the jury, but sent to Exile Island. Tonight, they will be competing head-to-head, where the winner will return to the game and the loser will become the fourth member of our jury. So, John and Lauren, are you two ready to get to today's challenge?
Bring it on.
Give it a whirl. Let's go.
All right. Today's challenge is all about how bad you want back in this game. You will hold an upside down solo cup in each hand with a ping pong ball balancing on top. You will then extend both arms straight out to your side and hold your arms out as long as you can. The The person who can endure and balance the longest wins and will be back in the game with a 1-in-7 shot at winning this game. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on. This challenge is not only about endurance, it is also about balance. You have a ping pong ball on top of each solo cup. You have to be able to hold the cup up, but also make sure the ball stays on top.
Sorry guys, you guys are all going to be seeing my gut on this challenge.
Lauren's ping pong ball looks like it's on the very edge of her solo cup.
Snap of a finger will go from 6 people to 7. Who's it gonna be, John or Lauren?
One person will rejoin the Paya tribe and one person will join the jury. Lauren has a look of sheer determination on her face right now.
You could see my face. You would see that on mine too.
Just as we expected. Pure determination from both. And just like that, Lauren's ping pong ball drops. Lauren becomes the 4th member of our jury. And John re-enters the game.
Oh, Lauren, all the love to you.
Hey,
Respect.
have fun. I had a blast. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. Bye, guys.
Respect.
I have to say, once I heard what the challenge was, I said RIP to myself because I knew that that was not my forte. Hey, what can you do? You give it your best shot. You can't win them all. And Johnny boy, go get them. I had a blast. I met some great people and no regrets on my end. I am hopeful that some people aren't as bitter on the jury, so we'll see how they feel about it. But at the end of the day, what can you do? It's a game overall, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves as much as I did.
Might be the quickest night of the season because there's nothing else for you. We will see you on Thursday night for your next immunity challenge. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Why do I not believe this?
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
We did it, baby. We are back in this game. I'm not in a good spot. I am still at the bottom of everything that's going on here. So hopefully I can, figure some stuff out and maybe have people actually realize Greg's a threat. Otherwise, I'm going to be right there receiving votes next time we have tribal council. So I've got my Die Jerks buff ready to go. Hopefully the power of Skinny Ryan compels me through the rest of this game.
So we just had, or I should say we just watched a challenge, and it was John and Lauren, who we had just voted out last night, back from Exile Island, apparently, competing against each other for a spot back in the game. And John won, and he's back. It's now the final 7. We thought it was the final 6. Honestly, I think the biggest loser in all of this is John's cat Paddington, because John is stealing all of that cat's lives. I think you're on your last one, though, and I'm hoping we can just send you right back out of here.
The challenge goes down between freaking Lauren and John coming back from Exile Island. What the hell? The 2 players I was like so happy were gone. They're freaking sitting right in front of us, ready to come back. And they do that challenge. John wins. Lauren's a good sport about it. Expected, but like, come on, man. John, you had your chance. I know you don't think it was a fair way to go out, but you got the votes. He should be out. He's like the annoying kid at school. It just doesn't go away. Like, we don't want to talk to you, dude. Like, go over there, go sit in the corner. It changes the game a little bit. I mean, obviously from the outside, it looks like, you just vote John back out if he doesn't win immunity. But that's just the thing. He could win immunity, and he's a good challenge player. He's proved it already. So that definitely changes the game a little bit.
His name changed during the vote off with John. Anybody else notice that?
What did
That McKenna had said, ask Ian for a clue. I had no idea that even happened.
Yeah, John told me about the McKenna name change, and I'm sitting here like, that went right by me. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. John said you have it. So just
okay.
You have it. Oh yeah, you have it.
Somebody else, or maybe Greg, has an idol.
Yeah.
Because during tribal council last night, McKenna's name changed to Ian Has a Clue.
God damn, I didn't even notice that.
I was frantically trying to solve it during tribal council, but I didn't get there until afterwards, so I didn't get a chance to get it first. But somebody else has it, because I already sent in the answer to it and got, there is nothing here.
I didn't even see that. I was so...
So someone else has an idol. My assumption, Lilly or Greg. Lilly and Greg are running this show right now. Lauren has explicitly told me, Lauren and I talked a lot on Exile, right? And I'm pretty sure the rest of the jury will probably be of the same opinion. If Lilly and Greg are sitting at the end, they win the game.
Yeah.
So what the f*** do we do to make it so that it's just not me going home at this next challenge?
Oh, okay.
Not only are you safe tonight, you're safe. You're safe for the legacy vote, and then you're safe after that because you're going to use the idol, and you're into the final four. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Greg.
Yeah.
Guys, did you know?
Attaboy, Greg.
Hey, trust me. No, for John.
I do have the safety without power thing that Lauren gave me, but I don't have.
Well, I know. I'm being really funny because that's what John said.
Yeah.
And John said that you guys are all lying that he said my name too. So just what it is.
But then Greg also has, you guys all said you knew, but
Yeah, he told us.
To what extent do you know about that advantage?
Just that he can send someone away.
Right. And that he can only use it at final six.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's dangerous.
Yeah. It's weird that Lauren, I don't know how much Lauren told you, but why would she give it?
Everything.
But did she give it to Greg to put a target on his back?
No, she gave it to Greg because she said, fuck all of you for not voting out Greg. I mean, I'm a dead man walking anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I am literally just a number to be used in this point. If someone wants to make a big move, they can. But through my conversations with Lauren, there is no way Greg and Lilly are not winning this game unless they get voted out.
Yes, correct.
So we have to assume.
So, voting my name down, who the f*** cares? I don't care at this point. If I cared about that, it wouldn't get me anywhere in this game.
Right.
But the point being is, I know at least one juror is saying, I am not voting for anyone other than Greg and Lilly.
Well, hello, final 7. Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Do it.
Yep. Let's go.
Tonight, immunity is indeed back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will be playing Extreme Flip Cup. Using 2 solo cups, you will flip 1 cup, and then you will need to flip the second cup so it lands on top of the first cup. The challenge will be played in 6 rounds, where 1 person will be eliminated each round. The last person standing wins immunity and guarantees themselves a spot in the final 6 of this game. Let's get things started. All right, for immunity, survivors ready? Go.
Seen Flip Cup before. You haven't seen Extreme Flip Cup.
Everyone except Austin has their first cup flipped. Oh, Greg is good.
Yep, Greg's moving on. John's moving
on.
Mike
Simmons is good. Alex is good. Lily is good.
Down to Jim and Austin.
Ooh, Jim loses his cup.
Oh no.
Oh, I've already
Ooh,
finished. Jim.
close one by Jim.
Austin's been close a couple times. Jim's been close a couple times.
Come on, Jim.
This is fun to watch.
Dig deep, boys.
You gotta dig deep.
Austin Jim just misses. Jim gets it.
Jim.
Austin out the challenge.
All right, Austin is the first one eliminated. We are down to 6. We have Greg, Lily, Alex, Simmons, Jim, and John. Same thing as before. The last one to finish will be eliminated. Survivors ready? Go. Everyone has their first cup.
Greg is good. Lily is good.
Lily is good.
Alex almost.
Good.
Mike is good.
We are down to Alex, Jim, and John.
Good.
John is good. Down to Alex and Jim. Alex gets it. Oh, Alex got it first.
Wow. So
Alex
close.
gets it just 1 second before Jim. Greg, Lily, Alex, Simmons, and John. Ready for round 3. Survivors ready? Go. Alex lands his first cup. Greg has his first cup. Simmons has his first cup.
Greg is
Greg
good.
is good.
On again.
Good.
Mike is
Simmons
good.
is good.
Sorry, Mike.
Alex is
Alex
good.
wins it.
Down to Lily and John. Lily gets it. John out of the challenge.
Greg, Lily, Alex, and Simmons.
I still want a
Round
drug test on
4.
Greg. Test his
Round
cups.
4. Survivors ready? Go.
Mike hits his first cup.
Lily lands her first cup.
Done.
Simmons is good. Simmons is moving on. Lily is good. Lily's moving on. Alex or Greg?
Got it.
Greg is
gets it.
good.
Greg is moving on.
Damn.
Alex is out.
Extreme Flip Cup.
All right. Round 5. Survivors ready? Go.
Simmons and Greg right away hit their first cup. Lily now
Lily has
hits
her first cup.
Greg gets it. Greg is moving on to the final round. Lily gets it. Lily is moving on to the final round.
A showdown between Greg and Lily.
First one done. Guaranteed a spot in the final 6.
Survivors ready? Go.
Greg hits that first cup.
Got it.
Greg gets it.
Nice.
Greg wins immunity. Guaranteed a spot in the final 6.
Good
All
job.
right. Well, congratulations, Greg. You have one immunity. You will not be getting voted out at tomorrow night's tribal council. For the other 6 of you, one of you will become the newest member of our jury tomorrow night.
So we had another immunity challenge last night. Greg pulled it out. I sucked. It's been par for me. I do a good one immunity challenge and suck the next one. So hopefully a good one next time. John did not win it, so the plans are to vote him right back off. But that's sometimes easier said than done. So it's time to game plan and figure out if he's got an idol or not.
I just won immunity. My first one. Feels awesome. Final 7 immunity necklace guarantees me to the final 6. My safety without power advantage that Lauren willed to me guarantees me final 5. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I like my chances so far.
The likelihood of Glam going to the end, which Glam is Greg, me, myself, Lilly, Alex, and Mike Simmons. I think we have a high chance of going to the end, but only if we all stick to it. And I think the only reason each of us would stick to it is because we only see ourselves getting to the end through this alliance. Like, I think if one of us left and worked with John and Jim and everybody else, Austin, like, we wouldn't get to the end. Nobody would pick us because the strengths that one of us has, I feel like each of us have, if that makes sense, unless like theoretically Alex and Mike could like dip and go with John. But again, if there's going to be a potential for a final 3 and John's sitting in between Alex and Mike, like obviously John wins because Alex and Mike's game have been similar to most people. I would assume they've been perceived to have a very similar game. So I think a lot of us think the only way we get to Final Four is by sticking together. And then the only way we win is by sticking together. I personally hope it goes Glam to the end because each of the 3 boys have told me they would take me to the final 2, which again, they could be saying that to everybody else. But like Mike Simmons the other day video chatted me and was like, just so you know, like, I want to take you. And they all probably want to take me because they think they have the best chance of winning, which like granted, but so the best way for me to get to the end, honestly, would be the 4 of us going because the likelihood of me winning the last challenge is slim. Like Alex and I talked about this. Mike Simmons would probably win. So if Mike Simmons is telling me that he would take me over other people in Glam, then that's probably the best route for me to go to try to make it to the end.
I came up with the idea to split the votes between John and Austin. With Jim's vote, we have the opportunity to do a 3-2. So that with John voting with Austin means we have a 3-2-2 vote. If John has nothing, John goes home with 3 votes. If John has something, I'm going to play my idol on probably Jim because I think that's where the vote should be going. That way it's just 2 votes on Austin. I think we're set up well either way. John's got to go. I don't think he bought really that we're not going to vote him. Frankly, why would we vote Jim? So John, we're taking out a big player tonight, and then it's full steam forward onward to the final 6.
It may cost me a jury vote, but I'm willing to make this move, and hopefully that person will realize what I had to do. It's game. We got to get it. See how it travel.
Well, guys, I'm just gonna say. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. The writing's on the wall. I needed to win that immunity challenge. I didn't. So, and you guys already voted me out once. It's no surprise that it's probably coming on me again tomorrow. But I just want to take the time, like, as a tribe, to sit down and, thank you guys for playing this game. Thank you for letting me play this game as long as you have. It's been a ton of fun to get to know each and every one of you. Greg, you are an incredibly charismatic guy, and it's incredible how great conversations we've been able to have and how it always seems like we're in line despite the fact that we never really worked together. Lilly, you are such a gem. You're an incredible human being, and it really is impressive how well you can connect emotionally with someone in such a short period of time. Alex, I could be honest, I was a little wary of you at first. I wasn't sure really how to measure it all up, but it sure did seem like after getting to know you, like you're so awesome. And I love the fact that we got to bond over theater and everything like that and just got to talk about that type of stuff because, people who love theater have to bond with each other when they get an opportunity to. Simmons, I feel like I've heard so much about you leading up to this game without knowing it was about you. And finally getting to meet you has been so, so great. And such an honor. You're a great dude, stand-up guy who always sticks to his values. And I really appreciate that. Jim, I know you've been coming for me for a while. I know my name's been in your mouth for a very long time at this point. And it sucks that we didn't really get an opportunity to get over that. But it's still been great knowing you. And it's been fantastic having this opportunity to play this game with you. And Austin, you're a great dude. Despite kind of sitting there and not doing anything all game and making me take all the brunt of the force from you. But it's been fun, guys. Let's not make this crazy over the next 24 hours. You don't have to. I understand how this is going. Thank you, all of you.
That
was nice.
Yeah, that was very nice.
You didn't have to say all that.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming to the final stretch before Tribal Council. Maybe I'll get lucky and be saved. I'm still doubting it a lot. But I've had a lot of people telling me they want to write down Jim's name today. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
All right. Well, hello, Paya Tribe. The final 7. Here we are back at Tribal Council, everybody's favorite place to be. Last Tribal Council was a double Tribal Council where Lauren and John were voted out back to back. I know it seems like it was a long time ago, but believe it or not, that was the last time we were at Tribal Council. However, John, here you are. You are sitting here at Tribal Council. You earned your spot back in the game. How has your last week been?
Been a bit of a roller coaster here, Morgan. Win immunity, feel safe, then, oh, surprise, double tribal. Oh, there goes John. Then to find out that I still have a chance to get back in the game. And here I am. Pretty sure my foot's out the door again already.
So you're thinking you're getting votes tonight, huh?
I'd be very surprised if I didn't.
Jim, tell me your reaction to John getting voted out and then now knowing he's back in the game.
That's a trick question there. I was, excited to make up one spot further. The only way to win this game is get to the end and vote people out. So I was excited that, a double elimination, neither of them was me. So that was pretty exciting. And to have someone come back, John or Lauren, it sucks for the 6 of us because we, everyone works hard to get their spots, and to have someone come back, it was like, now we got to do this all over again. So it is what it is. And if things go the way they should tonight, and I hope I'll be back in the final 6.
Simmons, how has John's return affected your path to the end?
I mean, it's pretty significant, right? John's a good player, someone who, has been on votes with me before, someone who's been against me in votes. But it definitely is a big impact on the game in terms of, whoever it is that's trying to make it to the end, right? You have to balance, John comes back into the game saying, hey guys, use me as a vote. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people are here thinking about that. Use John as a vote, right? So, I don't know what everyone's thinking. We'll find out here shortly.
Let's talk about the last immunity challenge, Extreme Flip Cup. Greg, congratulations on being the Flip Cup champion. How badly did you need immunity tonight?
I mean, it always feels nice. I guess this is my first time in a while not going to a tribal council and not being vulnerable. So it feels really good. Very glad all those days playing Flip Cup in college paid off.
Austin, you were the first one out of this challenge. Did that surprise you?
Thanks for that. Yeah, it always comes as a shock when you're half decent at Flip Cup to be the first eliminated at a Flip Cup challenge. Might put in a request to HR that those aren't regulation-sized cups, but I'll take it from that. It was more a little embarrassing more than anything, but you know what? It is what it is, and we are here. So,
speaking of surprises, Lilly, you made it to the final round.
Final round, you know, it's nice to actually feel like I can compete in these things. And I think I've spent a lot of this game getting told that other people are calling me weak and that I'm not a part of the game. So if I go out tonight, at least I can prove that, you know, I put up a fight, even if it is just at Flip Cup.
Extreme Flip Cup.
Oh, excuse me, an extreme Flip Cup.
You have the sound effect ready?
Sound.
Yeah. There we go.
Always necessary. Now, let's talk about the vote tonight. Alex, John mentioned that he thinks he's going to get votes tonight. Do you think that he is everybody's target tonight?
I mean, he's a target for sure. Anyone who, you know, we voted him out for a reason, right? Big threat. He's a great player. We all know this. But there's that other side to it of we all understand he's a big threat, right? And we still have plenty of people to vote out right before the end. So I think you can't just, you know, assume that just because he gets back in the game, he's the automatic out, right? I think everyone, we're down to 7, right? That's 4 more people gone, hypothetically, to a final 3. So, you know, people are looking out for themselves and looking out for who they want to play with at the end and how they want to get to the end. And if John's part of those plans, John's part of those plans, so.
John, tell me your thoughts about that. How has your game had to change with your second life here?
It's not very different from what it was beforehand. I've been playing on the bottom for a couple of votes now. So it's just been kind of trying to appeal to these wonderful 6 people's game sense and just asking them what's the best move for you and how can you use me to get further in this game.
Austin, what's your ideal outcome for tonight?
That I don't go home. I think that's kind of everyone's that's sitting here, you know, aside from Flip Cup Greg over there. But I mean, like, he's got immunity, so I get it. But yeah, I think that's everyone's outcome, is that the one who's voting is not the one going home, right? So I would, you know, love for that to happen.
I mean, everybody hopes that it's not them going home, but
Well,
you have to have an ideal scenario in your brain.
I mean, my ideal scenario is me holding up that money at the end and being the winner. That's my ideal scenario. And if no one's thinking that in the back of their head, are you even remotely supposed to be in this final 6? So, going forward.
Simmons, Alex mentioned how the end of the game is quickly approaching. How does that impact tonight's vote?
Honestly, it has a huge impact on it, right? I mean, every vote going forward does. Whether you want to think so or not, everybody sitting here could win the game. And every single person here has played a good game, depending on how you look at it. Some people are better at different things than others. And, you know, I think everybody has an ideal scenario, like you said. And, you know, going forward, everyone's going to have a different ideal scenario. So it's juggling what you want and what you're willing to give up and what you can do to get yourself further.
Well, the end of the game is soon to be even closer because in a short amount of time, only 6 of you will remain. It is time to vote.
So, don't think you're going home, but you are the contingency plan, and you've written my name down a few times, so I don't mind doing this.
This is Groundhog Day all over again. We will see.
This is the first and the last time I will write your name on a piece of parchment.
That was a real nice speech yesterday, but not enough to save you.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
You know, Ian, not many people put heat into the fact that I came back from Exile and should probably have an advantage. So they might just be lucky that I don't.
You trickster.
All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, John. John. That's 2 votes, John. Jim. Austin. That's 2 votes, John, 1 vote, Jim, 1 vote, Austin. John. The 11th person voted out of Survivor Exile Island and the 5th member of our jury. John. John, the tribe has spoken.
You guys are gonna have to work hard to get my vote.
Well, he came back into the game and you put him on the jury, which you thought you did the first time. Down to 6. Again. Sunday will be very interesting. We will see you all then for the next immunity challenge.
Can't say I expected much more tonight. It is what it is. These players are pathetic. They're not playing for themselves, they're playing for each other. And they all seem to think that it's kumbaya in the end of the day. They're gonna have one hell of a time trying to get my jury vote.